All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, what is your name?
My name is Corey Cochran.
Where are you from?
Fairmont, West Virginia,
Where are you living now?
in Hamilton, Texas.
Why have you chosen to live there?
I don't know. I hate winter, so West Virginia has that. And then I guess you can get a transplant pretty quick get down here faster in Texas than you can in West Virginia. So there's that. But I think in reality, I think we all just like Texas better. We just like the surroundings and just the. I don't know. We like living in a small town.
Okay. Why don't you tell you a little bit about yourself?
uh, I'm a dad. Um, I'm a husband. Sometimes. Uh, let's see. That's pretty much all I am. All I try to be. But it's kind of hard to do it. It's kind of hard to do some of the things that husbands and fathers do with this disease that I got. So luckily, I got a good family that understands that.
Have you ever been in the military?
Yeah, I was in the military for 6 years.
What were you in the military?
Security forces, which was like military police. Um, I deployed 3 times, 2 times to Iraq, once to IUD. And I don't know, I mean, I don't have any regrets doing it. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about, uh, what somebody can do, how you can push through things that are rough. And I learned a lot of discipline, which I never had, because I was a dirtbag when I was a kid. So, I think it was because I didn't have any confidence in myself. And then after joining the military, I mean, I actually felt like I was worth a shit. So, yeah.
I'm going. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. Um, do you suffer from anything in the military, like any kind of diseases, or
Um,
what is your view on that?
well, I'm disabled through the military for PTSD. And with that, I didn't even know I had it for a long time. Like, I think I had it even when I was in the military. And after I got out, I started drinking a lot more. And, uh, I wasn't happy at all. And my wife pretty much said, you need to get some help. And that was the first time I got help. And what really brought it down was I was home alone with my daughter, and I started having a panic attack out of nowhere. And I really thought I was having a heart attack. But after that, I mean, that's when I was like, yeah, enough's enough. I mean, something's got to change. So I got some help, and you live with it day in, day out. I mean, you have your good days and your bad days, just like anything. But I mean, now there's more good days than there's bad. So.
When and where did you meet your wife?
I met her in
That was a trick question, by the way.
when and where?
Yes.
When was in 2006, and it would have been close to, it would have been September sometime. No, it would have been August. Yeah, it was August of 2006, because I met you, it was like 2 days after I came back from my first deployment. And I met you at the Spicer Pub, which was like where everybody went. Like all the cops went there, all the firefighters went there, a cop even sang there. and you were there, and I remember I talked to you for like the whole night, literally the whole night, from the time we got there until it's like literally the sun was up in the morning, and then you went home with another guy, and I was like, well, that kind of bummed me out, you know. I was like, well, whatever, bitch. So, so it was like what, a week later.
Yeah.
I saw you in the E Club, and you came up to me and you apologized. And I was like, oh, okay, well, she's legit, you know, that's alright. So, and after that, we started hanging out, and then, like, 3 days later, we got married.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't that soon.
It was more like 2 months. Yeah, like 2 months. And
Okay.
then, oh, what, 11 years, almost 11 years
Yeah,
later.
almost 11 years. Okay. What is your favorite thing to do with your wife?
I don't really want to say that on camera, but, I mean, I guess we'll keep it PG.
Other than that,
I like going fishing with her.
you like going fishing?
Yeah, I love going fishing, hunting with her. Pretty much, I just like hanging out with her. I mean, sometimes it's just fun to, you know, sit in the bedroom and talk for a while. But I don't know. I guess it's just the little things that I like. I don't ever want to take for granted.
Do you have any children?
I have one. I don't know if she's mine or not.
Okay.
Sometimes I wonder. Yeah, she's mine. She has to be, because she's just as crazy as I am. So, but her name's Lucy, and she's what, 9 years old now?
Yeah.
God, yeah, I quit doing that. And I love her to death. I don't know what else to say about her. She knows I love her to death. She knows I'd do anything for her. I probably would.
What's your favorite thing to do with her?
Everything. I love doing everything with her. I love watching her play softball. I love watching her practice softball. I love practicing with her. I love it when she gets fishing, hunting, all that stuff. Pretty much anything I get to do with her, I enjoy it.
What are some of your hobbies?
Well, I love guns. Those that see my Facebook probably think I'm probably nothing or Waco or Ruby Ridge or something. All the gun posts and stuff I have. But that's my big hobby. I like working on guns. I like putting them together. I like taking them apart. And of course, hunting and fishing. And pretty much anything outdoors I love to do. That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm a pretty simple, easy guy to get along with.
Do you have any guns?
Well, kind of. The thing about me owning guns is I buy one, and something always happens, and I always have to put it up for pawn or something. And that's basically where I'm at now. But, you know, I don't really think about it. I mean, there's more important things. It's just materials, you know, so.
Do you have any pets?
I do. I have
6 pets. 6.
we don't have 6 pets.
Including the jogger.
Oh, I don't count him. We have 2 German Shepherds, a mutt, and a Boston Terrier, and a cat that just comes around when he wants food. And that's pretty much it.
So, why are we filming this today?
Why are we filming this today?
to tell you about your disease?
What about it?
Well, I mean, what disease do you?
Sucks. I can
Well,
tell you that.
yeah, I mean, we know that. But
I
what
wouldn't wish
what
it.
disease do you have?
IgA nephropathy.
Okay. Does anybody in your family have this?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Where do you think this disease originated, and where do you think it came from?
I honestly don't think it came from Iraq. I think it came from all the burn pits and all the stuff that we inhaled. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure out that
Sorry. Keep going. She's biting my toe.
it doesn't take a rocket science to figure out. You know, you go with a group of people and they come back, and a majority of them get asthma and cancer and, you know, kidney disease, and I mean, it's just common sense. And the government, I don't think, will ever fess up to it, but, you know, it affects real people. I mean, there's real people out there that it affects families, and maybe this is why we're doing the video today, because to show, like, that this is hurting people, this is killing people, and it's bullshit. If the government did something, they need to fess up and say that they did it. And I don't even care about money. I just want a kidney. Like, I just want to go work a 9-to-5 job like everybody else, and have a career like everybody else, and not have to worry about, you know, am I going to go to the hospital next week, or, you know, oh God, it's cold, I hope I don't get pneumonia, you know, like, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Like, I just want to be a normal person, and I really think the military has robbed me from that, and I think that's maybe my only regret from joining, but, you know, things happen for a reason, and, you know, hopefully this is make people more aware, and hopefully it'll make, you know, me stronger, and other people stronger, and show that they're not alone in this. So, I guess that's my rant complete.
Yeah. Okay. What does your kidneys do to? Or sorry, what does your disease do to your kidneys?
I know it makes them suck. That's pretty much all I know.
Okay.
The way I've heard it explained is, it's somehow there's way too much protein that gets lodged in your kidneys, and your kidneys can't filter out all the toxins. So that's why you need dialysis, because that's the only way they can filter your blood. And that's why I have to do this about 3 days a week. And that's really the only thing that keeps me alive. If I don't do it, I mean, I'll literally die. I mean, your body will just get filled with so many toxins that either your kidneys will give out, your heart will give out. I mean, it's just, you're kind of rolling the dice at that point. So, but that's why it's so important that I go, you know.
Are y'all having trouble going?
Yeah. The thing about the place that I go, and really that's any place that I go around here, it's usually an hour and a half away. And, you know, that's a lot of miles on a vehicle. That's also, you know, a lot of gas. And it's been kind of rough, you know, trying to make it there and back. And luckily this place understands that, so, but, you know, I don't want to have to miss it, because when I do miss, I feel like shit. So, like, I want to try to go every single time. But
What's your kidney filtration percentage?
the last time I checked it, it was 18%.
What stage does that make you?
Stage 4.
And how many stages are there in kidney stages?
Stage 4 or
5.
5 stages. Because 5 is death, right?
Yeah, 5 is death. Okay, this is a really big one, because I've been spreading pictures about him, like, changing from 2013 to 2017 now. So, what has this done to your body?
Completely ravaged it. and where do you begin?
Like, how much weight did you lose? And, like,
I weighed 280 when I went into the hospital right before I got diagnosed, and I weigh 170 now. And that's a lot of weight if you think about it.
yeah.
But I mean, if you look at the past pictures, though, I mean, you can kind of see it even in my face that how I was swollen, and that was during a time when, like, I was peeing blood and going to the doctor trying to figure out what was going on. And I think we saw, like, how many doctors? 3 different doctors.
I don't know.
And they all said it was, normal or whatever. And you can kind of see, like, I was swollen up. And
You can see in the pictures.
Yeah.
Like, I've looked at the pictures. I mean, anybody can see, because you from, like, 2011, you had just got out of the military, and I have a picture on there of 2011, and you were, like, super fit.
yeah,
And then 2012, it's like you started swelling up. Like, right before, when we took those family pictures at the lake, you had started swelling up real big, and I just thought you had been gaining weight. I didn't even think. And then, like, 2013 hit, and we took another family photo, and then, like, a month or 2 later, you were diagnosed with kidney disease.
and it didn't make any sense either, because during that time, like, I worked at the prison, and I was on my feet a lot of the time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There wasn't really a lot of sitting down. So, I mean, and I still kept gaining weight, which didn't make any sense.
Okay, this is an important question. What has this done to your career and your future with, like, working somewhere?
But, I've been in law enforcement for probably about, give or take, 7 years, 7, 8 years. And, the first 6 years, I was military police, and I loved it. I mean, I loved the job. I love doing, like, going on patrol and, taking care of drunk people, and, I mean, it was a blast. I mean, I loved it. And then, when I got out, I took a little bit of a break, just to kind of, gather my sanity, and, I, applied for, this place called Salem. It was, at that time, it was Salem, Youth Correctional Center, and they took care of juveniles. It was 18 and under, and I went there and worked there for about a year with the juveniles, and I loved it too. I mean, every day was something different, and we went from juveniles to adults, and then that's when they sent me to the academy for the corrections academy, and that's when everything happened. That's when I passed out, and 4 years later I'm here. So, as far as, like, my career goes, I mean, I don't have the strength I once had, but I mean, that can come back. I can work at that, but I just feel so far out of the game. I've just been out of it for so long. I don't even know if I would want to do law enforcement anymore. I don't even know if it would be, fit for me to do it. But, as far as career goes, it's kind of hard to have a career when you have to have dialysis 3 days a week, 4 hours each treatment, or you don't know, Just for example, this past Friday, my shoulder started swelling up, and it looked like it was getting infected, and we had to go to the hospital. Normal people don't have to worry about stuff like that. They have careers and stuff. I have to deal with that. So, it's kind of hard to have a job or have a career. So, it sucks because I love work. I love working. I've done it my whole life. So, this time off, not doing anything, has probably been the hardest thing.
Alright, a couple more questions. What would you like to say to the people watching this?
I want them to know that if they have this type of disease or any type of disease, that there's always hope. There's never a time where there's never hope. And the only way that I could have got through it was with my family. I mean, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be here today. And just remember that no matter what, it's always darkest before dawn. And you're going to get through it one way or another. I mean, you just have to tell yourself that. One way or another, you're going to get through it. And you're going to get through it. I mean, it's just mind over matter. So.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I would really like to thank everybody who has sent their prayers and their thoughts and donations to me and my family. That means a lot, and it makes me feel very humble that people think of me that way. And it's people that I don't even know. Some of them I don't even know. And I guess before I start crying all over the place, I just want to say thank you and God bless you. And you don't know how much this has helped me and my family. And I want to thank everyone who's just even thought of me. It really appreciates me. I just want to say thank you.
Alright, so you think that's it?
Yeah.
Alright, good to go.